I have seen some crazy people do some crazy things on my variety show. I have to stop and ask them a lot of the time, just how they figured out that they could do the things that they do. Some of it is just plain freaky. I don't rehearse on either of my shows, Family Feud or my talk show. I never rehearse with the guests. I don't want to have any preconceived thoughts, notions, because that kills my creativity as a host and as a stand-up. There has been nothing more impactful on my life and meaningful to me than the introduction of Christ. That, hands down, blows away every joke I've ever written. Comedians walk out, get a feel for the crowd. If it's not going good, we change directions. If we got to drag your mama into this thing, we will. Whatever we got to do. I don't have much of an attention span for TV. I nod off during the basketball playoffs, but when I watch Game of Thrones on demand, I'm glued to the set. It's mystical and addictive. Tyrion Lannister, that's my man. My mother raised me in the church. I was not allowed to stay home on Sunday, there was no option. I sang in the choir all the way up until I went to college. I don't have the Jerry Springer show. I just got Family Feud, but some of them families, when they lose, man, they have some real conversations with each other back behind that wall. But I've never been involved in any of them. I tell my boys not to play rough with their younger sister. I try to teach them what I know already. You're never going to win an argument with a girl, so just let her have what she wants. You can take lessons to become almost anything: flying lessons, piano lessons, skydiving lessons, acting lessons, race car driving lessons, singing lessons. But there's no class for comedy. You have to be born with it. God has to give you this gift. I'd have to say I'm most proud of my mentoring camp that I do in Dallas every year for 100 boys from single-parent homes. I was raised by a mother who was a Sunday school teacher and a father who worked hard. Together they taught me to give back. If you'd asked me then if I saw how big the Steve Harvey morning show was going to be, I couldn't tell you. But I knew I could reach people not as a character but as Steve Harvey, because although I tell jokes for a living, I've also lived, and I think I can relate to you more than you know. Being on a comedy tour is like traveling with family. Everyone is all having a great time. Then all of a sudden it turns sour. One thing gets said out of turn, and everyone is on everyone's last nerve. After an hour of silence, we all start laughing about it. Hip-hop is a beautiful thing. I think that the music genre itself has created more millionaires than any other music genre before it, especially in our community.